Yeah. Realizing I reverted my ROM, but there's one change I definitely wanted to keep, which was to put a ladder right next to the door. I guess I could have hit save and run. But anyhow. So I want to put a breakpoint on program read from .230C. Actually, no, let's make it 230C, 230D. Wow, Mason's really neat. Because there's no other NES emulator or debugger that would let you breakpoint on the ROM itself. Crap. I just realized I neglected to modify something that I needed to modify. I need the grounds. Because it's not going to read anything until we try and use this. So, where's my... Oh, right. Get rid of this change here. I forget that I'm debugging something else while I'm trying to debug an NES ROM. So I want my all items cheat on. So I should be able to save it and then reload in Mason, but the reload doesn't seem to work. And I don't know if that's because there's an option for it. Yeah, the reload didn't work. So whatever the option is... Oh, maybe because I'm not in developer mode. Or am I? Options. Emulation? Advanced? Advanced. I thought there was... Well... I thought there was an option somewhere to make sure you reload the ROM when you reset, but... I'm not seeing one. Oh well. Yeah, it's just not reloading. Well, that's fine. That's what this feature's for. I guess I could set the hotkey to reload ROM. And I wouldn't have this issue. Anyway, so now I have my items. So I can grab myself a crown. What was I trying to do? Maybe nothing. Oh, right, we want the debugger active to get that breakpoint ready to fire. And it should fire. There we are. 47, 48. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So 47, 48 are your room address, like your coordinates of your room on the map, which is fantastic. Okay, so 310, 310, 310, 110. Right, it's the house. So now we're going to 210. Exit. Alright, so... Oh, that was interesting. It put it on the stack. Because it's the status screen, so it has to go back to where it was, so it has to reload a thing. That's cool. So I think this is where I start trace logging here. Wow, it's just going for it. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's zeroing a lot of stuff. I'm sad about that. I was hoping there were 2 hard-coded values so I could... Oh well. So I'm not sure... I would have to patch the ROM. Could patch the ROM, I mean... I guess that's what I have to do. So, okay, this is a more complicated patch. But this is like critical for testing, because if you can jump to a room, I'm realizing there's two more here though. So D8. I also need the X and Y location. What have we got here? Three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. 3, 9. Hmm. Hmm. Well, we need two more values here. The thing that makes this annoying is that I need to figure out the same thing. The code's gonna definitely be in a different location. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. So if I make a patch, I need to patch both ROMs, and I need to find empty space, and blah blah blah. So I need a crown. So here, we store it to 44. $47, $48. Um, Okay. So 44 is x coordinate. So we subtract 8 on clamp. Seven C. Hmm. 7B. That one we store directly in 45. $31. Why is it looking to see if it's 31? We subtract 8 from it. If it's more than 8, we compare. Oh, I see. If it's less than 8, we load 0. Less than 8. 0 to 7C. Well, hang on. So let's look at where 44 and 45 are set. I think that's basically what we're gonna see. No, that's not execute. Right. We're storing this a lot. Let's see if we stop doing that now. Ah, curses. Well, let's see if we don't do this after. Ah. I'm realizing that's a problem. Is there... It's about to reset 45. That's hard-coded. Okay, so at least the start XY is hard-coded. Okay. Oh, that's sort of with the hatch. Or rather, let's compare Dragon Slayer 4. And we'll add, what are we doing for time? It's a lot left to do. How many times is it gonna... There we go. So here we go to the inventory. All right. Oh, I forgot to... Or I didn't forget. I just never bothered to edit in the fast ladder. Okay, here we go. So let's compare these two codes. Whoa, miraculously, these are at the same location, I think. So, right here, D891. So here's what I want to do. D891. Show. Why do these look so different? Oh. There should be a way to show bytecode display on the left. There we go. Need that. So D891 A901 load a $01. 8544 store 44. So we need to replace with JSR patch nop patch so what have we determined? 44 is your x, 45 equals y, 47 equals map x, 48 equals map y. Okay. So miraculously, those are in the same place, right? A901 85 44 C B35. They even jump to the same location. Now, the problem is so we're in bank 8 right now. No. Bank OE. Wait, are we in bank OE? Okay. How's MMC3 the fixed K, oh, is it 8816? Fixed? Oh, okay. So there's two modes. So this is fixed bank stuff. I'm gonna view this in my editor for a moment, just to see this is in 1 kilobyte chunks. Skip the header. Okay. So here's every kilobyte of this thing. So somewhere in the last 16K, I'd like to find some space. Or it looks like bank 9 is always loaded. 0. So what's 9? Everything's 20 kilobytes. 4K, 8K. Let's just do 4s. So bank 0, bank 1, bank 2, bank 3, 4, 6, 7 is that orange thing. That's going to be hard to follow. There we go. 7, 8. This is bank 9. That looks like empty space. Big old block of zeros. So do we have the same on this one? Oops, that's not what I want. I want 1, 32, 32. Oh no, I want 8, 32, 32. That's what I had there, right? So we have the same 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bank 7. So I'll just move that orange tile to where I can see it. 8, 9. Right, okay. So slight disparity in what's available, but only slight. And actually, so this area is in 13C92. Let me just check my notes on the credits. No, the credits are at 1... These are the credits. This is the credits. Hang on. Credits are in bank 1B. X12 is 18, yeah. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of empty space. Bank counting, yes. Actually, you know, I could have made this easier on myself with 32 by... There, now it's banks. Each one's a bank. Right? No, sorry. Now each one's a bank, but they won't fit on my tiny streaming screen. I'll get rid of the zoom. But there's all the banks. So our fixed bank looks awfully full. However, bank 9 is... Well, I have a bigger screen. It's just I stream from a 720p subset of it intentionally. So the problem isn't the screen. The problem is that I want to keep the pixels a reasonable size for text showing up, like very small text showing up well on a stream. So 720p is as high as I want to go. Also, I like having extra area of the screen that is mine alone, that I don't share. I can do whatever I want over there. I don't have to wear pants off screen, if you know what I mean. That sounds like I'm implying that I'm probably doing things that I'm not, but you get the picture somewhat. So we need a patch that's going to be load, store, 4 load stores. Load store, load. So 4 bytes, 16 bytes. Plus a load and an RTS. So 19 bytes. And it looks like we can put it in here somewhere. Because we got bank 9 loaded in here in both. So I just have to pick a spot, basically. And then bank 9 is at A000. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, bank 9. Am I looking at... No, these are 8K. Okay, I'm fine. I was just worried for a moment. So... I'll just put that patch somewhere in there. I'm wondering if this is like the dragon sprites. I bet... I'm gonna have to locate them eventually, but... Something's gotta be the dragon. I don't know what. So, what's my next step? Okay, I think I want to open this in a hex editor. And find something suitable. So 13D, 9D. So here we go. So let's say 13E100 or 13E10. That'll be 13E100 in the program. So that's Dragon Slayer. 13E10. See, the space is a little bit different here. So 130F10 is where it comes out. Oh wait, no, they both end at... Why did I think they were different? Hang on. So we're looking at this area here. So looking at the ROMs visually, you can actually see if I had this like pixel perfect, it'd be even easier to see, but basically very little changes. like this whole swath, like the title screen is pretty much the only thing you notice changing. And then there's a bunch of code. Here's the credits. And then this is the fixed bank full of code. And then the other change over here, the title screen, that's more title screen. And I'm not sure, but they're just like minor graphical changes. That's probably some text. There's a little bit of Japanese text in the in. But it's amazing to me how similar the games are, like how little changes. But the code was obviously rebuilt with some small changes, so a lot of stuff shuffles around. But apparently, like the code that I was at, so D891, so somewhere in the first, like, so 1K, 2K, somewhere around here, it still hasn't changed. So you can see, actually that whole bank is almost identical. It's just this bank that the code changed. So it's just the top 8K had some recompilation, and I guess whatever this is, this looks like code. I only say it looks like code because it's the color of code. That's something strange you notice with this kind of tool. Like certain types of data have certain looks to them. Code has patterns, but it also has like particular colors, like 6502 code, which is funny. But anyhow, I'm gonna assume those zeros are fair game. And what did I pick? 13E10. Patch. So load A is A9. Store A is 85. So there we go. So let me think about this. So I need to apply 19 bytes of the patch at that location. Set 4 bytes. Okay, I can do this. Hang on. Let me figure out where D891 is. Wait, what happened? I thought my code was at D891. Is this... Oh, there it is, D891. Show in... Oh... I'm mad about that. Okay. Let's do that again. Edit memory viewer. How's it going, egg boy color? View in program. There we are. So yeah, 1D 891 plus 16. Plus 16 bytes for the header. So 13. Oh, I have to decide. 4K starts at, so it's A, B is the second 4K. Actually, you know what, I can just use this to calculate what I'm looking for. So that's where I want to put my hatch. And it's BE00. Easy. Okay. So this one's a little bit tricky. So we'll start by doing it in the cheat menu. I don't think I need... Wow, I had a lot of stuff open. I don't need the trace logger. I think I've got everything I want. Close all that stuff. Hey, we can expand this back to fill the tiny portion of my screen that I reserved for coding on stream. What time is it? Oh wow, it's getting late. Been at this a while. Wow, there's 3 more hours of this soundtrack. There we go. Well, okay. So this is going to be real neat. This will be a button to start the game where you want. Actually, I won't put it in the cheat menu. I'll just put it in the map editor. Because the cheat menu can't really... So, Control-Shift-Click. Alright, let's do all these things at once. Now, let's look at what the map edit window looks like currently. So... I'll make Control-Shift-Click be run from here. And I think I can do it. So... Oh, okay. So tips, no. Help text. Yeah. So I'll just call that run from here. Because you need a starting location, so you can't really do it from anywhere else. And that means, okay, so save file public. Okay. So let me see. We've got... This is kind of an unusual thing. I don't know if it fits into... Set draw tile... Configuration. Okay, so... Void run from here int x int y. Right. So okay. Or so if we can save it. But we'll also undo, so we'll do a big change. Okay. So, I know what the patch is going to be. What's the last thing I need? Oh yeah, ROM. bool append equals false. If not append, so so we start by applying the patch. So, and then we immediately undo the patch after we save the file and run it. So routine that sets the start location of the first room. Actually, you know what? Before I go down the route of the patch, so hang on. Let's come up with something. So we'll try and start in this room right here, and let's see. We'll see what happens. So this room is 1-1. And we've got 39, 30. Hang on, 39 in X is, I guess that should be, oh no, it's 27. So close that back up, but I should like try and manually apply what the patch is trying to do before I assume that I can do it. So before I can assume that I can do it and it will work, I mean. So right here, we come down here and we're going to hijack the code right here before it calls that. So we want to look at 44, 45, 46, and 47, or no, 47 and 48. So 47, 48 should be the map location. So we're setting that to 1-1. The X location we're setting to 27, and the Y location we're setting to 30. X location didn't fully work. This is interesting. We're on the wrong... The scroll is wrong or something. Wait. Yeah, the scroll is wrong. We entered the wrong part of the room. The room is right, though. And now when we scroll back, it'll be fine, I think. So the location worked, but the scroll didn't work. So this is why... so I should test it. So we should have started right up there. So I think there's some logic for the scroll. Now I'm starting to understand why I had some extra stuff. So let me see. 44 is x. Oh. So those aren't all the parameters I need. So I suspect I need to figure out what... I had a note about what it was doing on one of these pages. Oh, I see. 44 goes to some other stuff. So I bet 43, 7B, 7C. I bet those all matter. Actually, that's really interesting. Pausing and unpausing should fix it, I think. And where is this in the name tables? Okay, so... Oh! This is a really neat trick for putting 0 where you want it. I like that. So they put the status bar at the bottom of the screen and then start the scroll there so that 0, 0 is like the top of the working area of the screen. That's a really cool way to do it. I'd never thought of that. So we find that these are written all the time. Oh, I just don't have enough space for all these breakpoints. So we want to catch writes to 43, 7B, and 7C. Okay, let's put these in the watch list. So 43. That's X, that's Y. We can just deduce this from watching them. Right? Debug options, tools, watch window. Can we get this to update when the debugger's not paused? Here we are. Okay, there's your X. Okay, 43 is sub X, so that's... That's not important. This was a really bad room to throw myself into, to test stuff. Let's start this over. So what I want to discover here, so 7C, ah, 7C is the scroll of the left of the screen. And 7B, subtile scroll. All right. So when we warp, that's why there was a -8. And if it goes... So that should be player -8. Lamped to 0, 30. Okay, now I understand. So I'm missing 7C. So I'll need 2 more bytes in my patch. So this should work. Oh, wait, I should do my test one more time. Because it didn't work, right? But I think I have the information I need now. So we'll just pick a character. And we'll head on down to the dungeon. Alright. So we get through these. And now, we're a memory viewer. So what we want, so 47, 48 we want as 1, 1. X and Y, we're going to be 27 and 30. So those are 44 and 45. 27 and 30. And the last thing is we need to go to 7C. And this should be 27 minus 8. Which should be 1F. Yeah? Let's go. Where are we? Scroll still isn't correct. Okay, so this is a bad character to be coming here with. So wait, we haven't messed with 45. Or have we? What's 45? Oh, 45 is the Y location. Okay, so we're coming to the bottom of the screen. So here we we decremented the map. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, right, that's our... So this time we'll take Lil, because he's easier to correct mistakes with. But, okay. So let's go here. So we can mess around here, and so 43, we had 27. Can't I edit the value? No. Oh. Well, we'll go back. Okay, so 43... 43 is supposed to be 0. 44 is 27. 27, 30. We don't know what 46 is. I should actually add that to the watch. 47, 48 is going to be 1, 1. And then we went to 7C, which we wanted to be 1F. I think. So, as we recall, this didn't work. So here we've dropped wrongly. But I want to see what happens when we come out of this. Oh, so now we're correct, but we're in the wrong... It bugs me how this is working. So, I mean, I have the patch point, I just need to know what to set things at. So, what if we... look at a few more things. Let's just watch this a bit. And maybe open the memory tools here. We'll just see if there's any like weird stuff going on with these values. So it seems like 7C and 7E kind of line up with each other. So 43, 44 is X. Right, and then so oddly, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I think I should look back at the teleport code. I wish I hadn't deleted my breakpoint for that, but that seemed to have a really good handling of, or I think that would show me what I needed to do. Oh no. Have I broken Mason? I've done too much. Let's open this back up. So I had a good breakpoint. Did I write down where the data was? I think it was 2030. Or 20... read from program range 230C D 230E. That's what I need to look at. And we need to take the boy and a crown. See, this will tell me what I need to do, I think. So, when we get down here, wish I could do that in a smooth... I guess I could edit that room to make this a little bit faster, but... Okay. So we load the value. Let's just write a list of what the steps are. Is there a way to show, like, jump labels? I don't know. Okay. X grid goes to 44. So then -8. So if it was more than 8, we go to D60A. Otherwise, we clamp to 0. If more than equal to 31, clamp to 0. Clamp 0 to 30. So that's what this couple of lines of code, and then that stores in 7C. Zero goes to 43 and 7B. Now, Y location goes to 45. And are we done? That's it. This is the original room mode code. So 27 minus 8 would be 1F, right? What am I missing? Curious what I'm missing here. I feel like that code was exactly what I needed to hijack. So, let's try this again. Take Lil in case it backfires. And set our breakpoint. Okay. I feel like I must be just doing... I don't know what wrong. I feel like I must have entered in values wrong. So, 43. 44. We're hoping to go to 27. 45. We're hoping to go to 30. 46. 47. 48. Doesn't matter. And then 7C. So 7B should be 0. 7C should be 1F, right? Wait, that worked. Except not in the right room, because I forgot to enter the room coordinates. I must have been typing it wrong before, though. This is good. This is happy making. Yeah, we don't need that yet. Okay, I think I got my patch straight now. Oop. So, let's memory viewer. So 44 is going to 27, 30, and then 47, 48 is going to go to 1, 1. And then 7C is 1F. Correct. Correct. I like how we despawned that enemy because we were on its location. There must be code for that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to look at that room in my tool. Oh, while I'm here, yeah. X needs to be hexadecimal, I'm realizing. So does Y. So TX, TY. And oops, I went to view code and view edit item. And all of these need to be treasure X, teleport player X. Right. I just want to make sure I had the right thing going on here. What's the room? 1, 1. This was 27. Okay. I thought it was going to 26, but this is 27 here. There we go. All right. Almost got that working. Ah, this is kind of exciting. Okay, so map edit. Mouse down. If modifier keys has flag keys control and modifier keys has flag keys alt run here. Oh, wait. Yeah. So if we're gonna click Um, so x and y, this is the picture box. So x divided by 16, y divided y. Yeah. If x is less than 0 or x is more than 64 or y is less than 0 or y is more than y equals y and not xf. I'll just snap to grid here. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so let's make this patch happen. Okay. I actually feel like really good about this patch now. Because this is exactly what you need for iteration. You need to be like, I was looking at this editor and I was like, okay, so I want to like test something out in Mayna's dungeon or something, and like, it takes you 20 minutes to get there if you actually play the game. It's like, you need a fast route. To try things with. Okay, so what have I got? So we'll replace this with 20. Uh, so, what do we want? OX. Oh, I just wrote out. Um, So load A. Store A. We'll figure out what the address is. But we just RTS. What's RTS? This is extremely Parade and Kingsley. I like it. Yeah, okay, so so I need to, let's look at the, okay, a list of things that I need to set. We're going to set 45. I think Zero's already gotten to all the important things. So where was it? D891. 7B0, 43. So the things I need to set. 43 equals 0. 44 equals X grid. 45 equals Y pixel. So 43 is already set up. So 47 is map X, 48 is map Y, and 7C equals scroll X. I think so it's just 5 things. So that's 20 bytes plus 1. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 14. So it's going to be OX89, and then it's going to be 85. Actually, I can just, 44. $48. and then 7C. Hello, Voxandra. How's it going? I'm making some stuff happen. So I'm just typing in a bunch of numbers right now, but in just a moment, the editor is going to gain the capability of clicking on a spot in the dungeon and that being the start of the dungeon. If I did this right. 16 plus OX, where's my note? Oh, 13E10. Patch 2. True. What made me decide to make a dungeon editor for this? I wanted to make a NES ROM hacking editor project I've wanted to do something. I've been looking for a game for this project for a long time, and then I played this game and I really, really loved this game. And then I looked at its ROM in a hacking tool I have, and its maps looked like they'd be easy to edit and figure out and reverse engineer. They're not compressed or anything, so it seemed like the perfect thing to fit this project that I wanted to do for a long time. Yeah, the music's from Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, since people are just joining, instead of waiting for me to finish typing this out, I can just show you what this map does, or map editor does. So you open the ROM, all the graphics are in these banks. You can kind of peruse them. All the sprites are arranged differently, so there's two modes to look at it. There's all these characters, and then there's the map of the game. So this is the game's whole map. So big spoilers if you haven't played Legacy of the Wizard, but you probably can't retain this whole map in your brain just glancing at it. Special thanks to God. I need to make a credits editor, but when I do, we can add some special thanks to God if you like. Yeah, so here's that room. It's actually two rooms. So this is the room editor. Rooms have a tile palette. You can put ladders down. You can put doors down. A door won't do anything unless it has a shop or an inn thing over top of it. You can move these monsters around. We can zoom in if it's easier to see. You can click on the monster and then it's got some properties. I need to make these a little nicer, but it's all editable now. If we want to use different colors, like say we wanted these enemies to be green, we could make them green. That sort of thing. So basically the map is entirely editable now, but I still have a bunch of other stuff. Not too much left. I have like a couple of tasks left. You can also edit these tiles if you want. So you can just draw the pixels. This is not a good pixel editor, but it's just there in case you need to do it. So yeah, that's basically the editor that I'm working on. But this new feature... so let me I gotta type in 5 numbers, and each of them is a calculation. And I gotta look at my notes to see what each of them is. So this one is just X. We've got X already. This one is Y, I think. Yeah, we've got Y already. Room % for So this is the horizontal room location. This is the vertical room location. And then this last one. Will be some X scroll thing that I need to calculate. Int xs equals x minus 8 if xs less than 0. This equals 0. I hate all these things that automatically try to type for you. Xs equals x30. So there's ranges for the scroll. I think that's it. Oh, and then I need to put byte in front of all of these because they're not really bytes until I tell it to be a byte. Now it's a byte. So I think this should work. I haven't tested it, but the goal is, so I want to be able to just like walk into the middle of a room. I guess we might as well use this room, or I don't know, let's pick a different room. All these rooms are fine. So what I'll do is I'll put some platforms here so we can stand. And so the feature I've just added is I can press Control, Alt, and then click. And then it should open. And we'll just choose a character. Here's Pochi. So I put a ladder right next to the house, but as soon as we go down this ladder, it should take us to that tile that I clicked on in the dungeon. Oh no! It didn't work. It did something. Oh man. So now I need to investigate a little bit to see why it didn't work. This is usually how it goes with programming. You write a bunch of code that you think should work, and then you try it and find out that you were a fool. Okay. So I'm guessing there we go. I had the number wrong. Because I added 10 to it. There we go. There's 16 bytes in the header of this file, the NES ROM, and I have to like add that as an offset every time I type in an address. And when I wrote in my notes, I added it mentally without converting back. You know, it's like when you. Anyhow, so attempt number 2. Okay, I'm not gonna. So this room, we can add a platform here, and then we're gonna come in, and hopefully it'll work. Maybe fast forward. Okay. Oh no, it still didn't work. Why didn't it work this time? Okay, here we go. So, here's that routine. Here's our thing that modifies it. Oh, wow. 89? 89? I typed 89 instead of A9. Okay. So I made another mistake. 85. So the story works. Except... yeah, those are all correct. 44, 45, 47, 48, 7C. Okay, so one more try. So A sounds like 8, so I made the mistake of typing 8, or I typed 8 instead of A. That's just an accident of the mind. I don't know, it's funny how, like, you know, it's not the same letter or number, but they sound the same, so I type them the same sometimes, I guess. What's another cool room to look at? I don't know. Did we go here? This room's neat. Let's see if we can't start right here on this. Oops. I didn't want to put a ladder there. So we click. Start again. So I can't really skip the startup, but... there we go. It worked. That exactly where I clicked, right? And I just want to check that this didn't change anything. Thank you. Okay, so the undo works as well. So in this same room, let's just write hi right here. And then we'll click to start here, see if it works. You're constantly mixing up B and 8? Yeah, that's more of a visual mix-up, I guess. So, yeah! It works! Okay. I had a bunch of false starts on this feature, but this is critical. So now, instead of having to, like, go down in the dungeon for half an hour to get to the level, the room that you added, you can just click, and it modifies the ROM to have what you need. So that's a success. That's a feature I'm very happy with. That's something you need in an editor. You need to be able to test. I'm just remembering how the solution at this part of this game is wait for that slime to randomly come over here so that you can jump on it. But I'm the character who can't jump. Zayman can't jump. But another funny thing I can do, this I put in earlier today. So if I want, Zayman can jump. And then we can go back here. What happens if we start the player inside a wall? Let's try it. Oops. Hang on. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, that's another bug that I gotta fix, but... so now Zayman should have high jump capabilities. Doesn't look like it. And I'm stuck inside a wall. That's funny. Also, now I know what happens if the player gets stuck inside a wall. Did I not... oh, I undid it when I clicked. Okay, so... now Zayman should be a high jumper. Yeah, well, I pressed undo, but I didn't realize I was undoing. See, now we can just jump up there. We're not quite high enough to jump on our own, but there we go. Getting here in the actual game involves doing that, jumping off a slime. A second raid? Oh, it's J-Rod 5009. Well, I'm almost done for the evening. I'm very happy that this feature now exists, because now the editor is usable finally. Hi there, J-Rod. Thanks you for the raid. Hi there, Zakazanova. Or Zakazanova? I'm not sure how to group that, but yeah, I'm making an editor for Legacy of the Wizard, and I just implemented a feature that lets you just click and test on a room, though I have a bug in it that Chinese Hulk needs this. Have you been watching him play? Did he beat it tonight? He must have beaten a boss, at least. Or he might still be playing for all I know. So now I can just, like, go to a room. I can edit a room, go to it, and test immediately what my changes were. Which is critical for making a game. You need to be able to test. He's still playing. Okay, so I should raid him in a moment then, because I'm just about done. I have one last thing to do, and that is... Oh, I see. Is there a mouse up? Okay, so I just need a little preventer from... Okay, so run from here. And then when you release the button, run held will clear. And run held equals false. So I stopped doing editing when we click the run button. So what was happening was I was clicking the button to run from a place, and it was editing. So now it's not editing. But I should start from that location in the dungeon. So, here we go. Down the ladder, bam. Exactly where we needed to be. There's Pochi with his tiny, tiny attack. Ah, I'm so happy about this feature. I've needed it. Well, I haven't really been doing much stuff with editing, but I kept editing like the first room in the game because that was quicker to get to. But now I can easily edit any game, edit and test any game in the room. So that's important. There we go. That's it for the evening. So I'm gonna raid Chinese Hulk if he's still playing Legacy of the Wizard.